She was walking that way. Oh.
Got quiet. Start yet.
Too much firepower in the audience.
Yes, sir. Just waiting on one
You're red.
individual, guys.
Laura, the mic is ready. We're gonna start. Mike, give me the high side.
No gavel, so I'll use my hand. Good evening. Meeting is called to order at 7:35 p.m. Before we begin our meeting, I ask that everyone please take a moment to silence their cell phones. Thank you. Will the clerk please read the compliance with the Senator Byron Bear Open Public Meetings Act?
In accordance with Section 5 of the Senator Byron Bear Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in the annual notice schedule, which contain the time, date, and location of this meeting, copies of which notices were forwarded to the official county newspapers, to wit, the Herald News and the Record, and a copy of which was posted on the bulletin board in the Bergen County Justice Center and Administration Building, 1 Bergen County Plaza, Hackensack, New Jersey, and filed with the office of the Bergen County Clerk.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
Freeholder Amoroso.
Here.
Freeholder Gans.
Aye.
Vice Chairwoman Ortiz.
Here.
Freeholder Tonelli.
Here.
Freeholder Voss.
Here.
Freeholder Zur.
Here.
Chairman Sullivan.
Here, evidence of quorum is present. Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I'd like to ask our acting prosecutor, Dennis Callow, to lead us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I was going to say that. So, prosecutor, he was trying to get me to just call you Jerry, like my cousin Bill. I wouldn't fall for it this time. Before we begin tonight's meeting, we have a special program. A hero is defined as a person admired for achievements and noble qualities in a display of courage. Each officer being recognized this evening has exemplified this definition in the performance of their official duties. As a direct result of their actions, lives were saved. For this, we offer a token of our appreciation to them for making the lives of residents of Bergen County better. At this time, I would ask my freeholder colleagues to please join me down there as we honor these individuals. Thank you. Our first presentation is going to be done by our Bergen County Executive, Jim Tedeschi.
Thank you, Chairman. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to stand here tonight representing the County of Bergen, a county that's populated by nearly 1 million people, but it's protected by the best law enforcement community in the county. Tonight, we get to recognize people that chose a career and chose a profession to help others. And we actually get to say thank you to them tonight. While we thank them every day, tonight is a special night because they truly performed not only heroic actions, but actions, as you'll hear them say, was part of my job. But we know that that's different. We know that while they think it's part of their job, we know that those actions were truly in heroic fashion. And so much so that they impacted people's lives forever. because they save people's lives by working, using their training and the skills that they learn, partnering together in many cases to have a positive effect and to change the lives of those that they helped. So having this night, while we call it special, it's truly special. And I'm honored to be able to say that we get to say how much we appreciate not only what you do for us every day, but what you do that we don't see and we don't know about, that the people don't see and know about every day, and how you impact their lives. On Saturday, August 25th, 2018, in the borough of Bogota, a 43-year-old Bergen County resident suffered a life-threatening injury to his thigh during a horrific accident with a circular saw. The deep wound of the cut and the amount of blood lost was described by those at the scene as certain death. Bogota police officers responded to the scene quickly and observed the victim was losing blood fast. The officers worked together to apply a tourniquet to the victim's leg and stop the bleeding, then keeping him calm until paramedics arrived. Their heroic actions directly saved this man's life and averted what would have been a horrible tragedy. Sergeant Jeffrey Cole, along with officers Kevin Garrity and Devin Rivera, demonstrated incredible resolve that day. Their quick thinking and swift action saved the life of a Bergen County resident. As a police officer, the job requires you to be ready for anything at any time. On a quiet Saturday in the summer, these three officers sprang into action and displayed great courage and dedication to the community they serve. I'd now like to ask Sergeant Cole, Officer Garrity, and Officer Rivera to come forward and be recognized as law enforcement heroes to the residents of Bergen County. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is from us.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, wait, I get more?
Yeah, I think you get more. You want to distribute them? Guys, let's get a picture before you run away. Thank you. Yeah. Very photogenic. I'm more photogenic than you are.
You guys come in a minute.
My kids will agree with you too. We get everyone, Steve, you want to get on the other side? Yeah, they should, you're right.
Those hats.
Be in the front for the winners.
Mr. Mayor? Mayor, you want to say a few words? Come on up and say a few words.
Good, how you doing? Good, good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor. The best part about being a mayor in the community is when you have great professionals who are watching after the safety of our town. And these three gentlemen here I know for many years. And they work with a great chief, they work with a great captain, and they work with a great governing council and myself. And This excites me, seeing recognition from a higher authority, such as the county, giving some great thoughts and great contour for our professionals here. Like I says, and don't take this offensively, everybody sitting around here, but we have the best. I thank you for recognizing our officers. God bless, and God bless our police department and everybody else who's with us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
With us today are two other council members as well. A privilege to honor Councilwoman Catherine Gates Ferris. What makes this extra special is that it is Mr. Gary's mother. His mother-in-law is his lovely wife and their brand new baby boy. Councilman Napatano, he's also with us today. The two bosses in charge. We have Chief May, who's been our chief for the past 2 years, and our newly appointed Captain Robert Turson. All the best.
Thanks,
Thank
Mayor.
you.
You're next. Lyndhurst?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Freeholders, Freeholder Tonelli's gonna, read on behalf of Lyndhurst.
So just before I start, we have the honor
You're on who?
to recognize so many people throughout the year. It makes it even more special when I know the guys that we're honoring and know their families and know where they came from. So it gives me great pleasure tonight to read the Lyndhurst story. On Thursday, August 2nd, 2018, in the town of Lyndhurst, a 5-year-old child with low-functioning autism was playing on a swing at a local playground. After some time, the child became stuck in the swing and could not get out. Assistance from her family and bystanders could still not free the child from the swing. In addition, being caught in the swing for so long, her legs were beginning to lose circulation. With the child also being a nonverbal autistic, the family contacted the Lyndhurst Police. 5 officers from the Lyndhurst Police Department responded to the scene and within minutes were able to use cable cutters to unlock the swing, cut through the rubber and remove the child. The child's family has recounted that the officers not only acted quickly and safely, but displayed incredible compassion by communicating through eye contact and hand gestures in order to calm her. Stories such as this reinforce why our local police departments are so important to our communities. These officers displayed poise, compassion in a difficult situation, had more of an impact on this family than they would ever imagine. I'd like to ask Sergeant John Castiglia, Officer Mark Rivera, Brian Capp, John White, and Steve Passmano to please come forward with Chief O'Connor to be recognized as law enforcement heroes to the residents of Bergen County. Thanks, sir. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. It means a lot.
Sergeant?
Crouch down with me. Crouch down with me. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Thank you, Rich.
Officer Rivera?
Thank you, sir.
That's you?
Good rest.
Is he really? Brian Cap? Well, let's get together for a picture. We're gonna go in the middle, right?
Yeah, you guys will.
We'll do it right this time.
Thank you so much. Chief, you can't block Tonelli, sorry. Chief, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Department's
Appreciate it.
amazing work, really. Thank you, guys.
All right, we're taking the middle spot. Let's get a
We
picture.
should go on this side.
Two kids on it.
You all right there, Pete?
They all fit?
That was me trying to get you done. The rock forward pull out or what?
We got a picture? Chief, would you like to say a few words?
I'd like to thank the Freeholder Board for recognizing the hard work that you
gentlemen do, and I expect nothing less from this crew here. Every day they go out, they do the right thing, and like the county executive stated before, they do so many things that they're never recognized for. So I want to thank the officers, and I, of course, want to thank the Freehold Board, prosecutors, and the county executive. So thank you very much.
Brian, give it to Mike now, get it fixed.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it again.
So who's next?
Okay. Pretty much me.
Next.
So Tenali Ryan, you were supposed to, come on,
I
come.
will read the next amazing story. Early June 2018, a single car crash in the city of Hackensack ended with a convertible up against a utility pole and the driver suffering from a serious head wound that was profusely bleeding. Hackensack police officer Sergio Ranelli was the first to arrive and quickly realized the gravity of the situation. Drawing on his first responder training and a small piece of advice from his training officers at the Bergen County Police Academy, Officer Ranelli reached for his quick clot combat gauze and used it to stem the bleeding and stabilize the driver. Doctors at the hospital later confirmed that these actions saved the driver's life. This incident is a shining moment not only for Officer Ranelli, but for the Hackensack Police Department as a whole. His first actions and quick thinking show the residents of Hackensack and Bergen County that our officers are ready, willing, and able when called upon. I'd like to ask Officer Ranelli to come forward and be recognized as a law enforcement hero to the residents of Bergen County. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We should get a picture then.
I'm sorry, Cap.
I'm sorry, Cap. A few words. Let's get it small. We'll get right in the middle there. You want to move?
No, I'm good. No, I was talking to them.
Thank you, Frank. Would you like to say a few words, Cap?
Yes, I want to thank the Freeholder Board, Prosecutor Callo, Executive Tedesco. Like you guys heard, this is something that Officer Ranelli took it upon himself to learn and to carry on his person in case it was ever needed. And it was needed. He saved this person's life. Took some good advice from some training advisors at the Bergen County Police Academy, which is, again, one of the greatest academies. You know what? It paid off. So, again, Sergio, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Great job.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to get in the back.
They're good, they're good.
So you have a very special certificate of recognition. You can't laugh at yourself. From Z Medica. I would like to make an additional presentation to Officer Ranelli. My office was contacted by Quick Clot, the makers of the combat gauze. While they regretfully could not attend the meeting personally, they did provide me with a certificate from their company and also asked me to present you with the Red Band coin, which they issue to men and women of service who have used their product to save a life. The red hand is the symbol of the company and is a reference to getting your hands dirty to save the life of another. According to the company, you are just the 27th recipient ever of this award. Wow. Congratulations. So, Brian, would you like me to go with mine here? Yeah. There's Mawa, the officers are there. Are they in transit or? Okay. Right here. On August the 12th, 2018, a 911 call came into the Allendale Police Department that a 1-month-old child was not breathing. Arriving quickly to the residence were Allendale police officers Kevin Azevedo and Alex Helmer. Taking control of what was no doubt a scary and chaotic scene, these officers calmly and flawlessly administered CPR to the child. After a few seconds, the baby began to take gasps for air and eventually regained color and began to cry. The officers continued to monitor until EMS arrived. Simply put, these officers have saved this child's life. I'd ask that you please come forward. Officer Helmer? Thank you very much. Helmer?
Congratulations, thanks. Congratulations, thank you.
Get some photos. Chief?
This thing is supposed to be
Right in the middle. Come on.
You guys should be right in the middle.
Chief, would you like to say a few words?
just a few. First thing I'd like to do is thank the freeholders for this unexpected and great honor. The other thing is that, they say in life timing is everything. Officer Azevedo is our CPR instructor, and he just finished instructing many of our officers, Alex being one of them. So, this couldn't have happened at a better time with better people. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. So you might as well do it with
Sure.
without the mayor as soon as.
Thank you.
So I don't believe our Mawa police officers have made it. The freeholders would like to read something for them.
Thank you. In all the cases here, we saw just how much training matters and how important that is. But in the case that I'm reading, it also speaks to the spirit and the heart of an officer, or all of you, who put your life on the line every single day. In October 2016, while attending the Bergen County Police Academy, a recruit submitted to a routine test that would place him on the blood donor program at Hackensack University Medical Center. In early 2018, Mawa police officer Michael Dombrowski was contacted by medical professionals and advised that he was a match for a donor who needed a bone marrow transplant. After consultation with his family and superiors at the Mawa Police Department, Officer Dombrowski agreed to be a donor. He committed himself to going through the difficult procedures and its side effects, all for the benefit of saving someone that he would never meet. And this act led directly to the saving of a life of a woman who is battling leukemia. When you put on your uniform, you know that you're putting your life on the line. He volunteered to put his life on the line for a total stranger, which is what you guys do every single day. His selfless act displayed extraordinary character and heart. These actions may have not been directly related to his official duties, but they are directly related to the important attributes that make all police officers in Bergen County so important to our residents. While I'm sure he's tied up and not able to be here, I would like all of us to just give a round of applause to someone who we're recognizing.
Mayor LaForette is not here, but I do see Council President Herman. Would you like to say a few words on behalf of Mawa?
Sure.
No, it's always best when you wing it. That's when it comes from the heart.
Yeah. Chairman, should I start the clock?
I know it's 5 minutes, right?
No, it's 3 minutes.
I just want to say on behalf of the Township of Mawa, we're lucky enough we get to work with some of the guys here from Allendale, and I know Vic very, very well up there. He's one of our boys, and so we know you know, how we all work together on mutual stuff. And I know it's the same thing with all of you in the other departments. I can tell you that Officer Dabrowski is a Mawa homegrown officer, which is something that we're very proud of. And when he did do what he did to save that person's life, it was absolutely a selfless act. It was something that he did without even thinking about it. And it is truly from bottom of my heart that when we had him installed the other day, when Freeholder Amoroso was there, was up also, it just shows you from us what you guys are really all about. My brother-in-law was a firefighter, and my other brother-in-law was a state trooper here. So I know what you guys are all about, and I know what you put your life on the line every day, and you're leaving. And I want to thank you for everything you do for our towns and for our county in order to keep us safe and protect us. And the best thing I can say to you is please be safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is there anyone from any of the mayor and council that I missed that's here that I did not recognize? If so, please let me know. Okay, thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Callis.
Thank you.
You guys can clap for him. He's a good guy.
Clap a little longer. Well, you know, courage has been defined as grace under pressure. These officers who are here exhibited that. Grace under pressure. Poise. They knew what to do. They knew how to do it under the most pressing. That's courage. The MAWA officer showed great honor, great commitment. All of those are virtues. But virtues don't come easy. You don't go in your pocket and take out a virtue. You don't go in your pocket and take out courage. Take out honor. It comes through hard work. It comes through habitual action. It comes through dedication. Doing it over and over and over again. So all these actions that you heard tonight, they didn't come out of thin air. And they didn't come as a snap of the finger. They came because these officers made themselves courageous through their entire lives, through habitual acting. And it also comes through training. You trained yourself, your departments trained you. One of the things that constantly impresses me about Bergen County police officers is their dedication, training, and making themselves better. Dedication of the freeholders, the county government, the prosecutor's office, every department to training our officers, making them more professional, making them better, making them more honorable, making them more courageous. So I have to congratulate all of you, congratulate your families, congratulate your departments, congratulate all of you for your dedication to law enforcement and to making us better.
Thank you, prosecutor. I will say that our prosecutor is all in, like every other law enforcement here in the county. We appreciate everything you do. We know what you go through. We don't live it every day like you do, but we appreciate what you do, and we're here to help as best as we can. Obviously, there's another side of it, the political side of it, but don't ever think that we don't appreciate what you do. It is phenomenal. It is unbelievable. And without all of you here, this county wouldn't be what it is, and I truly mean that. What everyone here does and the way you put yourselves out for others, it's just, we just couldn't have it any other way. So I want to say thank you to all of you here. I want to say thank you to law enforcement. I want to say thank you to our prosecutor. This is what your training is all about. This is why we want to continue to train people. This is why your chiefs and our prosecutor continually push us to fund more training. And everyone here, you are definitely the byproduct of all that training. So thank you from the bottom of my heart as the Freeholder Chairman. I'm going to let our Freeholders say a few words. But please don't ever walk out of this room thinking that you're not appreciated, because we surely do. Thank you very much. Freeholder, would any of my colleagues like to add anything? It's the first time they didn't talk in years. Well, I want,
Did a good job.
that's the end of our program. I want to say thank you again. Stay safe and keep doing what you do. Thank you very much. Well, at this time, I ask my Freeholder colleagues for a 5-minute recess. Motion. Motion by Tinelli, seconded by Zor. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. We are in recess.
Thank you again.